Hello YouTube! Welcome back to Dark Souls. Well, did I do it right? I don't think I did, but hey. I've been thinking a little about where to go from here. As I think I mentioned, we basically the game is open at this point. We can go to multiple areas. But considering that I would have the character of Rhea of Furland, the lady we saved in the Tomb of the Giants. She has her quest line confused me the most for a while, because I swear every time I was supposed to, I guess she just kept dying on me. I didn't know why. Truth be told, I'm still not entirely sure what triggers it. The thing is, if you don't buy all her miracles before hitting, I think the wiki says it's 2 areas and 2 bosses, then she will die. She will be murdered by Petrus, and that's about where it ends. You can then murder Petrus and get her talisman.
Would a miracle be? I would make.
But if you buy all her miracles, I'll take one of those as well.
Prince Nico were fooled by a lightning. My prayer is my ignorance, perhaps Petrus, and thus made the decision I can hard.
What? Alright.
Then be set.
Yeah, so, well, by now she should be fine. And we can head on to... And, well, she'll survive. She'll move on, for now, to the next area I decided to go to, called the Duke's Archive. It's pretty close. It shouldn't be tough getting there. On the other hand, there's like those two armored boars there, and... Well, on the other hand, I have a massive hammer that does a fair bit of damage. Wrong button. Right, yeah. Duke's Archive is pretty close to his bonfire. You just take a left. It's up there. Wonder what the strangely phallic tower is for. Like, it was like what I'm trying to say is that I wonder what the building was designed for. I don't know if they built it when Sif was made Duke, so he had a place to study, or if it was some old observatory or something that was turned into a library. But yeah, I multiple times now I've regretted skipping the intro cutscene. I don't know how many people who never played Dark Souls or did that like also watch it. I mean, I think most people who have an interest in it have tried it, so. But yeah, an intro sequence, there's mention of a dragon that assisted in slaying all the other dragons. That dragon was named Sif the Scaleless, because he was... Oh shit. He was born without scales. The thing there is, like, dragons have these stone scales covering their body, which made them... Shit. Their stone scales which made them immortal. But Sif was born without, and was like the first mortal being ever. Now it can be... That is in itself is enough reason why he would like despise the other dragons. A lot of people like to think that, like with the Plague of Gripes animation, that the other dragons basically teased, like mocked him as well for his mortality. Which, you know, I suppose they also just chance that he was like isolated because, like, you know, like, I don't know how the fuck dragons were like, I don't know how the fuck it happened he became like mortal and scaleless, but I don't wanna catch it. Do I have? Yeah. Oh, I got a fang boar helm. As like I said with the gargoyles and Alondo, if enemies have a unique drop and there's only a limited number of them in the game, the last one will always drop that item. As by itself, it's a pretty cool helmet. It just doesn't really fit with any of the armor sets in the game. Just because it's so large, none of them like. So, I never really use. I don't know if it might be good, like especially if you get it from the first one, then it's fairly strong. So let me just tell you, playing this through this area as a pure mage, it can be difficult. Since everything has a resistance to magic. How I solved that was I just like emergency. Yeah. Another good thing about pyromancy not having a stat is that you could, for example, just turn your character into a pyromancer then and there. Okay, I'm losing way too much health here. It's just because this one like darker shade. Oh shit. Yeah, so you got the broken pendant from being that guy, and the broken pendant is used to enter the DLC. If you take it to where, remember where the first Hydra was? Go. I think we went there to get the Did I go there? I think I went there. Alright, so you might have noticed that the enemies seems to be glowing a lot around here. That is because of this guy who keeps buffing enemies. Now that was a buffed archer hitting me in a. Yeah, I've only 14 vitality. Yeah, well, I was hitting a instability frame, I think they're called. Which means you take more damage. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to put some points into health. Now that I can use the armor set that I want. That I wanted. Yeah, so there's a shortcut thing. I don't think it's here. I think it's another elevator. But like, this is a spoiler warning. When you fight Seath, the first fight you can't win. You would have to. The sort of like there isn't much narrative, but the first fight, Seath has gained immortality or a conditioned immortality. As long as he is within as long as he has this crystal, it might be tied to him in some way. Maybe he has to stay within the within this area, within the archive. That's a word. I need to be careful. Okay, I don't know. I'm okay, yeah, these guys. I have no excuse. This is just poor play on my part. You know, great magic barrier might be useful here. To deal with that guy. There's also the chance of, like, how much? Yeah, it's just a 40 magic resistance on this shield, which is not great, but I'll put on the barrier before I enter the big room. I swear these guys spawn in differently every time I get here. I mean, I know Dark Souls don't do that. Jesus, that'd be a mess. You know, it is weird now think about it. Like, this might be the area I remember least well. Yeah, so that guy out of the way should make this part at least somewhat easier. Also, I apologize if I get lost here. Like I said, I don't remember this area all that well. Yeah, that's a way forward. I'll just take a quick round to see if there is anything, you know, worth picking up. I mean, I don't need to. It's like, this is equipment that I wanted for his character. But you know, in case, I mean, there's one weapon I'd like to pick up. I think it's right there, the Avalon. I don't think I can use it. I think it's again one of those things that it has a mixture of it's a mix of strength and dexterity to use. It's a rapid fire crossbow, which, you know, it's a pretty cool concept. And I'm pretty sure it's also a pretty good weapon, especially if you've at least it isn't like later games. I mean, it is pretty good, if I remember correctly. Never used it, but I've heard people talk about it. Oh, and that's a mimic. And mimics aren't fun to deal with in small areas. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but like, it's like I don't remember if it was a sword, but crystal infused weapons and things. They can't be, or can are they like? Okay, I admit, I'm confused. I don't remember. There's something about like one type of crystal equipment. Oh shit. One type of crystal equipment can't be repaired, while another can, but the one that can't be repaired like is really, really strong until it breaks. I'm gonna end the episode here. I'm Neo Diablo. Have a good day.